Hi guys, it's me, Tech Jake. Today, we're checking out something that might not be your usual gadget like a smartphone or a laptop, but still falls into that tech for your home category that I think a lot of people will find useful. This is the Mini Oven and Grill, a 23-liter electric oven with 1,300 watts of power, adjustable temperature from 70 to 250 degrees Celsius, a 60-minute timer, and convection baking. And yeah, it comes in this really bold red finish that makes it stand out in your kitchen. If you're interested in picking one up, I've got the link down below in the description. So first off, let's talk design. When you think of countertop ovens, most of them look the same: boxy, metallic, maybe silver or black, not much personality. This one flips that script by giving you a bright, glossy red finish that immediately pops. It's not just an appliance, it's also a bit of kitchen decor. The front is dominated by a large glass door so you can see what's going on inside while your food is cooking. And the handle has this simple but practical design that makes it easy to open, even if you're juggling things around in the kitchen. On the right side, you've got your classic 3-dial setup, one for temperature, one for function, and one for the timer. It's super straightforward, no confusing digital panels or multi-step menus. Just twist and go. That's kind of refreshing, honestly. In a world where everything is becoming a smart device, sometimes it's nice to have a product that just does its job without extra fluff. Now, functionally, this oven has a lot going for it. The adjustable temperature range of 70 to 250 degrees Celsius means you can go from slow warming or dehydrating all the way to full-on baking and roasting. That's a pretty solid range for an oven of this size. And the 60-minute timer is plenty for most things you'd want to do here, whether that's baking cookies, roasting some veggies, or grilling up some chicken. The convection feature is another big plus. If you don't know, convection basically means there's a fan inside that circulates hot air around the oven. What that does is give you more even cooking compared to a standard toaster oven where heat might be stronger in some spots than others. So if you've ever had that issue where the back row of cookies burns while the front row is still undercooked, convection helps minimize that. It's a little thing, but it makes a big difference in daily use. Capacity-wise, 23 liters is a sweet spot for a lot of people. It's not so small that you're limited to reheating pizza slices or making toast, but it's also not so big that it dominates your countertop. To put it in perspective, you can fit a 9-inch pizza in here, or a whole chicken, or a batch of cupcakes. That means it's versatile enough to handle everyday meals as well as those occasional bigger cooking tasks. Performance-wise, I tested this oven with a few different things to see how it holds up. For toasting bread, it's quick and even, 4 slices done at the same time, all with consistent browning. For baking, I tried a small batch of chocolate chip cookies, and thanks to the convection fan, they came out evenly golden without me needing to rotate the tray midway through. Roasting vegetables was also solid, crispy edges, soft insides, and it didn't take as long as a traditional full-sized oven. Now, one of the cool parts about using a smaller oven like this is efficiency. A traditional oven has to heat up a massive chamber, which takes time and uses a lot of energy. With this mini oven, you're working with a smaller space, so preheating takes just a few minutes, and you're using less power overall. That's both time-saving and energy-efficient, which is great if you're cooking for 1 or 2 people and don't need to fire up the full oven every time. The build quality here is also worth pointing out. The door feels sturdy, the knobs have a decent tactile click to them, and the trays and racks inside are easy to slide in and out. It's not flimsy, which is always something I look for in appliances at this price point. The included accessories are also pretty handy. You get a baking tray, a wire rack, and a crumb tray that makes cleaning a lot easier. Speaking of cleaning, because this oven has a removable crumb tray and a relatively compact interior, wiping it down after use is way less of a chore than dealing with a full-sized oven. That's another reason why mini ovens like this are becoming really popular for small apartments, dorm rooms, or just as a secondary oven for people who cook a lot. Now, it's not perfect, of course. At 1,300 watts, it's not as powerful as some larger countertop ovens that push closer to 1,800 watts. So if you're trying to cook something very dense or you want blazing fast preheating, you might notice it's a little slower. But in real-world use, I don't think that's a deal-breaker. It just means planning an extra couple of minutes into your cooking time. Another thing is that while 23 liters is versatile, it's not going